What's up? You know who it is, Big Hendo. You know who it is, man. I got somebody special in the building. I've been looking for this dude for a long time. Rude boy, what's up, baby?
She only fuck with broke niggas, why you do that?
Hey.
Rude here, show stopping, they like, who that?
Get him.
You need a fee for a P or bitch get back.
Let's go.
I'm in the win for the win, I'ma get shifty. I saw my twin, I am him, you can't fuck with me.
Get him.
Fuck my ops, caught him like an whole $150. I need it all right now, I can't wait for it. I charge a fee for a D, bitch, pay for it.
Get shifty.
Pass to the cash, they like run for us. Conversation ain't free, ho, pay me.
That's enough. Woo! Conversation ain't free. You gotta pay me. What's up with you, dog?
Oh man, ain't nothing to it but to do it.
Hey man, I miss you, man. I've seen a long time. My dude was gone for a cool year. You know what I'm saying? How's everything with you? What's new with you, man?
Oh man, nothing, man. Finna drop this clothing line right here, man. Rude Awakening. We got If I Ruled the World and Rude Awakening. So, you know, I'm dropping that. You know, got another album in the works. So
damn, you just dropped one though, bro. What you doing?
Man, you know, I'm sitting on a couple features. I got some shit with Mr. Fab. Another one, Chef Boy.
Let's go.
Yeah, man, I'm tapped in, man.
Man, like I said, man, it's good seeing, man. I remember you kind of, well, I guess you wasn't first starting doing rap, but man, you came in here, you did a song with R3 to Chilliman. You know what I'm saying? That's when I met you, bro. You was doing your thing. I was like, man, my guy, he got talent, bro. You know what I'm saying? Look at you now, though, man. He makes some noise in the street. You know what I'm saying? The neck's still chunky. You know what I'm saying? Man, look at him, bro.
Did a year flat and they still broke.
Year flat, huh?
Yeah, man, I'm back.
That's crazy.
Crack in the 80s.
Before we go too far, though, man, let's get you from the beginning, though, man. You from San Diego, right? Yeah.
I'm from San Diego, but I barely see the beach, you know?
Hey, that's
Shout
true,
out Ryan Anthony, but, you know, man, I love it here, man.
Yeah,
there ain't nothing like the city.
So, what got you into music, though, man? What made you to venture to music?
So doing music, man, honestly, shout out my brother Bust Down. So my brother Bust Down, I was actually in prison doing a 5-year bid.
Damn.
So I got out, while I was locked up or whatever, my brother was making noise in the city or whatever, doing this thing. So I get out. And when I get out, you know, he put me in the studio. I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't all that. You know, I dropped my first little shit. Nobody wasn't fucking with it. It wasn't going up. I'm like, it was whatever, you know, like I wasn't really super, I cared about what other people thought, you know what I mean? And I wanted to make music that people would listen to. So I was like trying way too hard. When I stopped trying and I just do it effortless now, you know, I just get on the track and I just talk my shit. So
let's go.
You know, basically my bro put me in the stew and we started cooking and I started getting better and better and better and, you know, shit. This where we at.
Hey, bro, give me some of your first lyrics that you kind of like. Do you remember some of the first songs that you kind of made or some of the lyrics?
Oh, the Bitch I'm Free. You know, I said.
Hey, he's still the same. He's still the same. Ain't nothing changed.
Bitch I'm Free, so you know they didn't fuck that. You know what I mean? So I was basically, you know, that was a dedication to the bitches that fagged off, you know, when I was doing my little bid, my little 5.5 years or whatever, you know.
Let's go.
Dedicated the song to them, you know.
You know, it's funny, bro. I'm from Georgia, bro. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, the San Diego lingo, bro, is kind of different. And, you know, doing these interviews, I learned a lot about, like, you know, some of the lingo, like fag off and all that stuff. I ain't know none of that. I was talking to one of the other rappers, and I was like, bro, don't say that, man. You gonna get canceled. Hey, so he's like, damn, bro, you a square, homie. I was like, bro, hey, man, I didn't know the lingo, man. I didn't know the lingo. You know what I'm saying? Bro, so, man, like, one of the things I asked the rappers that come in here is, like, who's some of your musical influences? And one thing I could not figure out, like, who you influenced by, because you kind of sound really pretty unique. So who's some of your musical influences, bro?
Honestly, you know, I like myself, you know, but I'm not even gonna be hella cocky or whatever. Like mainstream artists, I'll say, like, you know, I'm a Kanye West fan. You know, I like Kanye West. You know, if we talking San Diego artists, you know, I'm gonna go with Big Zoom, my brother Bust Down. You know,
that's dope.
You know, I'm a you know, say Marty McFly.
What?
You know, I'm gonna say Hardini. The reason I'm gonna mention them names is because they like set the tone, you know what I mean? Like early on, you know, and some OGs, you know, Mixie Slick and, you know, Don Moon and all them, you know, they set the tone, you know, for San Diego music, and they opened the door, you know, for a lot of us to get tapped in LA and these different areas or whatever. So if I forget a name, don't blame it on my heart, blame it on my head. I'm put on the spot right now, but that's just a couple names that
That's
that
my
come
dog,
to
man. Hardini is my dog too. You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
And he's part of somebody don't get the credit he deserves to as well. You know what I mean? A deep brother too, man. I had him here a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? You guys got similar stories too. Very similar stories.
Oh yeah, man. That's my real.
Yeah,
that's
really. Bro, so you been in jail like for 5 years, then you in for a year. So if you don't mind me asking, like, what'd you go to jail for? What's the charge?
Oh man, I got shootings and firearms. You know what I mean? So
okay,
people be thinking, people be playing, and some people be really about that action. You know what I mean? So, I'm really one of them ones. So.
I mean, you rap about it a lot, man. You got the, the things on you and stuff like that. So I guess you really do.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm never gonna get caught without it. I'm gonna keep it on me. I'd rather get caught with it than without it. You know what I mean? So
I feel you, man. Just be careful in San Diego because of gun laws, bro. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I got a lot of, I got some things too, but. Bro, be careful, man, because they don't play in California. It's kind of weird with these gun laws, man.
Man, I'm already knowing. That's why, I'm out the way and out their face like a can of mace.
Damn, I heard that, man. So how was it that, like, what are some things you had to experience going to jail? Like, you fighting and shit in jail and shit like that, bro?
Honestly, it's just a difference between, the county and then being in the main line and the pen. So when you're in the penitentiary versus the county, it's just two different ball games. When you get in the county, you got people who coming straight off the streets. So the people who coming straight off the streets, they on bullshit. They might be coming down off drugs, whatever the case may be. They tripping off street shit. And in the pen, there's more structure. So there's more togetherness. You know what I mean? There's more like people who are in charge who are able to it's basically like the army.
Yeah.
The prisons ran like a military. So you got certain type of level of rank. So certain people can't do certain shit or they're gonna get got. You know what I mean? So, even this last term, the last time I seen you, when I went in, I had my prison number still. So I caught my case 60 days after I got out of prison. You know what I mean? I got caught with a pistol. 60 days later, bop, boom, I go right back to county. They let me bail out. I'm fighting the case. I end up going back. Boom, when I never discharged my prison number.
Right.
So they sent me back to prison. I went to prison from court to prison. It took me 2 weeks.
What?
You know what I mean? 2 weeks I was in prison. Boom, back on the main line. Like fuck. I'm in the county at I'm in the pen and a reception at Wasco.
Okay.
Boom. 2 days in that motherfucker, riot pop. 3 motherfuckers stabbed, motherfuckers thrown off the tier, all kind of shit. So
hell
yeah, that shit crazy in that motherfucker. But people be thinking that shit's a game in there. But if you go in there on bullshit, then you gonna get bullshit results. But as far as me, I'm a stay out of the way type of individual. I keep to myself. I don't ask nobody for nothing. You know what I mean? I don't give nobody nothing like that. If somebody really in need, I got them. But let them know, hey, look, this one time thing. You feel me? Boom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So. Don't open them doors. I don't play with people, as far as like joking, kidding and stuff like that, I'm in here to do my time and to go home. So
when you're in prison, bro, like, how do you is it still segregated and shit like that? Is it like black people don't mess with black people and you only Mexicans don't mess with Mexicans?
Hell yeah, at an all-time high.
What?
At an all-time high. You know what I mean? You can't even, if you cross their tables, if you get on one of their phones, if you use their toilet, you know what I mean? That shit might... Just so, when I was telling you about that situation in Wasco, it was over a broom.
A broom?
So, 3 motherfuckers got stabbed, all this crazy shit over a broom. You know what I mean? So, I'm there 2 days, mind you. I don't know what the fuck going on. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That shit just go up. Boom.
That's crazy,
over a broom.
Absolutely,
you know what I mean?
not,
So,
man.
it's all about respect. They felt like they was disrespected. I mean, we could have went about it a different way, but, yeah, it's definitely segregated. I mean, the politics now are a little more lenient, so sometimes, certain people could, they could, tattoo on certain people, or, I got my whole body tatted in that motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
So, I got my whole body tatted by a Norte. You know what I
Okay.
mean? But Nortes is like niggas, but, the South Sides and the Nortes, they can, congregate together, and, when something happens with the blacks and other races, we can get together as a collective or whatever case may be. But for me, I'll be out the way. So
Norte is a Mexican.
a Norte is a up north Mexican. Yeah. Well,
So you got tattooed by a Mexican guy in jail, and that wasn't a problem?
no.
Holy shit.
Nah, because on the yard that I'm on, that they run with us. You know what I mean? So they it's a separation. So you got the Nortes with the blacks and the others. The Nortes, the brothers, and the others. And then you got the Southsiders, the Paisas, and the white boys.
So this give me a right. I'm trying to learn this because I don't know the politics. This is a learning experience for me. So the up north Mexicans don't mesh with the down south Mexicans or something?
Well, now in prison, there's they got a treaty, so they can deal with each other. They don't fuck with each other like that, but they not funking with each other. You know what I mean? So that's just like in prison, certain gangs from San Diego, if we don't get along or if they don't get along or whatever the case may be, they can go in prison, you know what I mean, and they can be as one. You know what I mean? So
that's crazy. So you coming from San Diego, do you get any fun from being from San Diego?
Nah, not really. I mean, I fuck with people from LA, IE, anywhere, you know what I mean? So, I fuck with people from the Bay, shit, if it's about some money on, you know what I mean? Shit, I'm the man with the plan, and I'm gonna put it together for sure.
I heard that, bro.
Yes, sir.
Bro, you wearing a lot of jewelry, man. Every time I see you, bro, you like dripped out, man. You got the clothing, you know what I'm saying? How much have you spent on designer clothing, bro?
Shit. Oh, man, you got to treat yourself, not cheat yourself, man. I ain't even going to lie. I don't keep count. I don't keep score. I just buy what I like, in life, you know what I mean? Life is too short, not to squeeze every single bit of happiness that you can out of it, so when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade,
I heard that.
Anything that I want in life, I get, whatever it is,
bro.
Cars, clothes, jewelry, and a lot of people think, hey, you spend all this on that, but it's like I'm treating myself, you know what I mean? I can't take it with me when I go, my kids gonna be good, you feel me? So,
absolutely.
I stopped flexing as heavy, you feel me? Because, you know what I mean? Like, I want people to, they think I fell off, but I'm still him.
Nah, you doing your thing, bro.
For surely.
My dude got out of jail, man, and still neck still chunky, man.
Still all that, man.
Hey, bro, you learn anything from jail? Like, what did you learn from being incarcerated?
Man, what I learned is, my actions, cause my behaviors, which give me consequences.
Damn, bro.
I was able to obtain, 3 degrees in that motherfucker.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I got 3 degrees. I got one in liberal arts,
good shit,
one
bro.
Arts and humanities, one in social behavioral sciences. So it's like 1 degree. That I got like 2 is arts and humanities and social behavioral science. And then I got one in business administration.
Man, let's go, bro. We educated black man over here, bro.
4.0 GPA, president's list, dean's list, all that.
So what made you go to school while you're in jail? You just like something that you was like bored or something? You just want to do something?
At first, niggas was trying to come home.
Okay.
So I knew that was something that was gonna get me home faster. Okay. So if you stay out the way, you do the right thing. You feel me? That kept me away from bullshit. That kept me busy. That kept me not to, because when I first got in there, mind you, I'm like 21. You know what I mean? So, boom, they give me 8 years, 8 months.
God.
So my first offer is like 28 years. You know what I mean? God. So I get 8 years, 8 months. I said, take me out to double digits, and I'll sign. It took me out to double digits. So, at that age, my prefrontal cortex ain't even developed. It's not developed till you're 25. So all I'm thinking is like, fuck, I got all this time. Like, what I'm gonna do? So I was fortunate enough to run across a couple of my, my partners, Kiki and 32, shout out, to them. And it was just basically like, man, you want to be in this motherfucker or you want to go home? I'm like, man, I'm trying to go home. They're like, man, I'm gonna tell you one thing. The people in here, they don't love you. Your family that love you, they on the streets. You feel me? I still talk to them, quite frequent. They still my partners, but they was just like, man, go home. This how you gonna go home. This what you got to do to go home, and just do that. So I start going to school. Boom, 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 and then it start, becoming interesting. I never liked this school. I hated school, you know what I mean? And then once I started it, I'm the type of person that if I start something, I got to finish it.
Let's go.
So I was like, once I started and I started getting my credits and I started having A's and I'm on president's list, dean's list, and I'm like, oh, shit, you feel me? And I'm like, hit my mama up. Mama, I graduated. She said, man, you could have did that while you was on the streets, you know what I mean? So, I ended up getting my degrees, you know what I mean? So, whether I got it out there or in here, it's still bullshit going on in there though. So, but I didn't have a lot of outside stressors, that I would have had, out here. But I was able to obtain 3 of them. I knocked like 3 years off my sentence.
That's dope.
You know what I mean? So,
But man, you in there for 5 years. Like, why you got out after 5 years, but then you violated and went back. Like how'd you get in trouble after serving 5 years though?
Man, honestly, man, because I put myself in that same situation, and I was in the same environment. So, you know, people, places, and things, you know what I mean, are my triggers. You know what I mean? So I put myself around certain places and certain people, you know what I mean? And when you're around certain people, you know, you feel like you got to move a certain type of way, you know what I mean? So I was moving that type of way, and shit, it was over.
Bro, a product of your own environment.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, bro, new album, Rude Awakening.
Yes,
just dropped. Was it 2 weeks, three weeks now?
Like 2-3 weeks ago. I ain't even gonna lie.
Let's talk about it, bro. Let's talk about it, man. Because I listened to the thing like 3 or 4 times, bro. You got some good songs on there. Let's talk about the album. What's your inspiration behind the album?
My album, man, the inspiration is Rude Awakening, man. You feel me? Everything, you know, I'm Rude Boy, man. Rude Banger the Coochie Slanger. So everything is rude, you know what I mean? So
let's go.
Rude faces, you know what I mean? That's the blue faces, but with the rude, you know, Rude Awakening, you know what I mean? I'm back now, you know? So, you know, I got to come with some type of, you know, a force to be reckoned with, you know what I mean?
Yes,
so,
sir.
You know, that's what that's about.
Yeah. So listen to the album. What's some of your favorite songs on the album?
Oh, of course, man. I'm a for sure go with the. I got some shit with JoJo Too Faded. That shit go crazy. Matter of fact, I ran into him today.
That's
he said
my
what's happening.
guy.
Yeah, he said what's happening. He said, man, he sent his. So I ran into him today. He said he sent his.
Let's go.
But that one, he go crazy.
Yeah, he did.
Progression, man.
That's my favorite one, bro.
Progression, man. That one right there was personal. You feel me? So, you know, I made that one like a little while ago, and I just been sitting with it in the vault, and I didn't bring it out because that's one of them, you know, songs that, you know, bring out that emotion in you. And I hear it myself, and I be like, damn, you know what? Let me go visit. You know what I mean? Let me go to the graveyard or something. You know, so it make you feel, you know, my lyrics and the beat and all that. And my boy Caddy is on there, Cadillac Cash. You know, I was locked up with him too. He a cool cat, you know, check him out. I'm gonna say Rude Love too.
Rude Love is a good one too.
Rude Love, that Tappy Grams. You know, the bitches, the hoes love Tappy Grams. Bitches love Tappy Grams. So, you know, I had to get him on there. And, you know, Chef Boy came in there and did his thing on the Chef Boy, Chef Boy came on there and did his thing on the remix. I'm tapped in with a couple of his homies from LA. Yeah. You know, so I tapped in with my partner. He, you know, got that lined up for me, you know, and got a song with him. And yeah, man. Good
album, bro, man.
Appreciate you.
One of my favorite songs on this, Progression. You know what I mean? Because I felt like that was a different song out of all the songs on there. You know what I mean? And like I said, you went kind of deep on that one.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
One thing in particular, you were talking about your pops, your stepdad. So what's the story behind that? You know what I mean? If you don't mind me asking.
Oh, yeah. So, boom. So basically, when I was incarcerated, I lost my stepdad, and then I lost my baby brother, you know, back to back. But that's my stepdad, and that's my baby brother's dad, you know. So basically, I was locked up. You feel me? You know, he gave me my hustle, my game. You know what I mean? So he was the one that was like, you know, game is in you. You know. So he just brought it out of me. You know what I mean? So he was just basically like, you got it, you know, don't let them tell you no. Like, you know, I used to sell candy, you know, now I'm selling dreams. You want to buy one, tap in, you know, and all that. But anyways, yeah, man, he used to push me, man. And, you know, when I felt like giving up or whatever, he like, man, you got it. You know what I mean? Like, you could, you know, he taught me the game, the hustle, you know, and how to push and how to get to it, you know. So, you know, that fucked me up when he died. And then, you know, my baby brother, my step pops, he passed away because he had like a heart attack or something like that. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Found him like a couple days later or something like that. So it was like terrible, awful for him. And then my baby brother, he died. He passed away from cancer. So
I'm sorry to hear that.
He had appreciate you. He had a brain aneurysm, and it kept coming back, and then so.
Man, it's crazy. And I remember one of the things you were talking about in the song too. You said you came from a broken home. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, man.
He's a hard. He was raised in kind of hard, you know what I'm saying? Can you talk more about that?
Oh man, you know, I was raised in the Southeast, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, I raised myself, you know, so from yay high to a grasshopper, you know, all this right here, everything this me, you know. So I created this individual sitting in front of you, you know what I mean? So but it taught me, you know, how to appreciate things, and how to work hard for what you want.
Hell yeah.
So I raised myself, in and out of juvenile hall, the system, foster homes, and before, I used to use, my upbringing as an excuse, you feel me, to act the way that I was acting. But now I know that, I can use that as fuel to the fire, that I know that I got, inside of me.
Bro, where'd you get this, like, you don't make excuses for yourself, you know what I'm saying? So when did you kind of get, like, super mature like that, you know what I mean?
Man, I started reading. I started reading, so...
Accountability, I'm sorry.
Yeah, accountability, yeah, I started reading. And basically these books... like J.D. Rockefeller and the richest man in Babylon and different things of that sort. They basically teaching you and showing you like things that you're making an excuse. Procrastination is the longer you wait to do something, the more likely it is you're not going to do it.
Let's go.
So procrastination and excuses. There's a lot of successful people in the world who was brought up in fucked up situations, so just because, you were brought up in poverty, that doesn't mean that you have to stay there. It's a mind state, so you could allow yourself to stay there, or you could use it as fuel to move forward to the next step. In addition to that, majority of the people who are successful, have been through poverty, because a lot of people who come with a silver spoon in their mouth, they don't know how to keep it because they don't know the hard work and dedication they have to put in order to get that bag. You know what I mean? Bro. So it's not about if you can get the money, it's about if you can keep it.
That's
so
my dog's spitting over here.
Man.
And that's one of the biggest things though, growing up in in these urban environments, like, we're proud of our environment, you know what I'm saying? So we don't see anybody, like, we don't have any role models or anybody to teach us this shit. We won't know. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy for you to understand that, man. That's crazy. Good shit, man. Good shit though. I'm proud of you, man. That's deep, bro.
Yes,
that's
sir.
deep.
Yes, sir.
So R3 to Chilliman, you know what I mean? You came in here, you was doing that song in here with them, you know what I mean?
Yes,
that's one of my favorite songs. That's one of your most successful songs. How did that come along?
R3 to Chilliman, man. So I'm tapped in with a couple people in the IE or whatever. So I know a couple of his partners. I tapped in with them, and they was like, "Oh yeah, it's good." You know what I mean? He gonna pull up on there. I was actually, I don't know what was going on that day. I think I was like in a casino or something, and he just hit me up like, "Hey, bro, I'm on my way down there to do a show. Like, what's up?" So I hit you up like, "Hey, bro, I need to come through right now." You like, "It's good." Like, you know what I mean? And I tapped in. I don't know if it was my boy right here. Debo or
I think
Rich.
it was Debo.
Was it Debo?
Debo?
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
okay,
Debo.
I was like, man, I need you now. Rich was probably busy or something. Debo be coming through for your boy.
He do.
So, man, shout out Debo, bro.
Hey, Debo hit me up like in the same day, you know what I'm saying? And he come right now in an hour.
I'm on my way. I'm like, good looking, bro, man. He come through in clutch every time. So, tapped in with him. He pulled up on me. We did the video. That was like right after I did the video with Spank Nitty James. That one was pretty cool too.
Yeah.
So I think the problem with a lot of people is they not willing to invest in themselves,
Ooh, let's go.
If it's gonna cost me to, get a certain type of feature, then it is what it is. I don't mind whatever the ticket is, as long as I feel like it's worth it to me, then I'm gonna pay that. A lot of people feel like, oh, I'm not paying for a verse. I'm not tripping. Yeah. I'll give out all the free verses and I'll pay for mine. It's good.
A lot of artists feel like that's disrespectful. I mean, I'm talking to artists, I guess they don't like paying for verses. So you don't mind paying for verses?
I would say too, it just depends on who it is. If you like just a regular basic ass dude, then no. But if you somebody who popping, you know what I mean, this is how these people paying their families. This is they hustle. This is all they do is music. This is they rap. Me, I got multiple different sources of income. I'm a player, so I got I dibble dabble in a few things.
Absolutely.
Legally. But anyways. Yeah, so a lot of people, they're not willing to invest in themselves, but this is this person's craft, you feel me? So if they just giving out free verses all day, then what they gonna make off of it, you know what I mean? Yeah. So if they charging a couple $100 or a band or whatever, then it's good, come on.
Absolutely.
It ain't nothing,
Absolutely.
You can't pop it like you got it and not be willing to pay for a verse. Like you popping it on your song like you 60 bands, 50 bands up, but you don't want to pay a couple $100 for a verse. It don't add up,
That's true, bro. And I think one of the biggest things that we have, problems that we have, I said this in the past too. I feel like in San Diego we're lacking the business aspect, you know what I'm saying? And I can tell you're very educational in business and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So what do you think about the music scene in San Diego right now?
Man, I love it, man. I think that, man, we got our own wave, man. We got our own wave. And I seen a couple interviews. A lot of people be like, oh, Daygo is divided. They need this, they need that. Man, we got the wave. You feel me? Yeah. We got the wave. What we have to do is get the wave in these other cities, you know? So I feel like other people need to hear us, you know what I mean? Like, when they think of San Diego, they think of beaches and, you know, they think we, you know what I mean? They don't think we like that, but we really like that, you know what I mean? So they think shit sweet in San Diego, you know, until they, you know, go to a Padre game or something like that, and, you know, then it's up, you know? So I think that we got to gain the respect and the notoriety that we deserve from these other cities, you know, and, you know, make more, you know, I'm going to switch it up a little bit, you know, make more music for the females or whatever, of course, you know, but I pop my shit or whatever, but, yeah, so I think we just need to branch out, man, and, you know, reach these other places. Like, I'm going to start traveling a little bit. And
let's go.
L.A., you know, I'm cool out there. I got some folks out there, you know, Atlanta, Texas, you know, these different places, you know, I got people, I look at my streams, and there's people in these different places who bumping my music. So I'm like, damn, I need to pop out there and show my face, you know. So, yes, and we got to properly, you know, market ourselves. You know, so a lot of people, they do this music and they're not willing to invest, you know, to market themselves.
Absolutely.
So they just stay, you know, only as big as, you know, they can get.
Absolutely. Yeah, for sure. One thing, the biggest thing is I feel like we need a bigger platforms. They definitely missing the marketing aspect, business as well as too. But I mean, I do feel like we're kind of segregated a little bit, man. There's a lot of beef going on in San Diego. That's the only big thing I would say, bro.
I mean, me, I shit, if it's about some manyan, then I'm fucking with anybody. You feel me? If, you know, I limit my interactions with people because, you know, I'm only responsible for myself and what I do. You feel me? So I don't want to, you know, be dealing with somebody else and, you know, be in the crosshairs of somebody else beef or whatever. So I'm real neutral when it comes to like music and shit. Like if we making music and we making manyan, then let's get to it. You feel me?
That's how it should be too.
As far as like, you know, I feel like we got to stick together, you know what I mean, instead of being divided. You know, a lot of people, you know, how we follow trends, you know what I mean? We follow trends, but one of the trends we don't follow is by sticking together. You know, if you look at other different, you know, places, them motherfuckers stick together for real. They like, man, I got to go to my people first, you know, or I got to fuck with them. They from L.A. I got to listen to that. They from L.A. or I got to fuck with them. They from Daygo, you feel me? Like, that's why I feel like we got to basically support each other. I think there's a lot of support for each other, but we gotta like, you know, push this shit out to other people in different, you know, if your family out there in fucking Wyoming and Nebraska and Alaska or wherever, just push that shit out to them. Hey, boom, 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 I blasted your shit to 100 different people. Now you got motherfuckers in Alaska and Eskimos and all that shit, you know, igloos and shit, you know, listening to your shit, you know?
Absolutely. Yeah. You're 100% right, bro. I can't even say anything, you know, during this interview because everything you're saying, you're right. And everything, this is the shit I would say, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
That's dope. Hey, when rappers come to San Diego, though, you think they should check in?
I absolutely think so. Yeah. Why? Because shit, if you know they feel that way in different counties, you know, and also, you know, if you don't and something happened to you, then you just, you know, I mean, I can't, if you come out here, you feel me, and you know, around some people who I fuck with or I know, and you don't come and let me know, like, hey, Rude, hey, I'm out here right now, you feel me? I'm finna go down here. I'm finna go fuck with this dude or that dude, do a feature. Hey, I'm good. And something happened. You didn't tell me. You feel me? So I couldn't have been able to prevent whatever's gonna happen, you know, from happening. Hey, bro, that's my boy. You know what I mean? I don't do bullshit, like I don't fuck around with bullshit like that. But just you know, just as an example, you feel me? Just hypothetically speaking, you know, if you tap in with certain people, you will be good. You know what I mean? Like you'll be good in that area or wherever you choose to go, or they'll let you know, hey, don't go over there. You know what I mean? Or don't go to that club, or don't do that. You feel me? Don't go fucking, you know, meet this person at 2:00 in the morning and for whatever reason, but
yeah, man, for sure. Like I said, I can't say nothing to you right now because everything you're saying, you're right. But yeah, man, I think that like people go to other cities and they check in. You know what I'm saying? I think that when people come to San Diego, they should check in.
I'm gonna check in for sure. I'm gonna tap in with my folk, man. I went out there to L.A.
Yeah.
You know, before I did the song with I know you know I got the song with the Baby Stone Gorilla.
Absolutely, yeah.
With P4K. So before I went out there, I tapped in and I checked in. Mm-hmm. You're not pulling up in the jungles. You're not going up in there without checking in. You feel me? They're going to light your ass up because they don't know who you is, and it's a one-way street. Mm-hmm. So you got to go in there, go around, pull back, like you gonna get stuck. You feel me?
Absolutely.
So I had to check in with my partner out there. One of my partners out there. He from 20s, he stay in the jungle. So I tapped in with him. I'm like, hey, bro, I'm finna come out there, boom, boom, boom. I guess, he's best friends with his dad, you know. So Big Popcorn, which is the Baby Stone Gorilla, the light-skinned one, young one, that's his dad, you know. So that they partners. So I tapped in with him like, hey, bro, boom, boom, boom. So that's how that transpired or whatever. Let him know, hey, I'm going down there. It's good, you know. And
that's dope,
everything
bro.
went smooth, you know. So you know, that's just to avoid any casualties, you know what I mean? So if you see me pull up, you know what I mean, you see a random dude pull up in your area, it's niggas that's hungry, niggas that ain't got nothing, you know what I mean? Niggas that they stomach is touching their back and they see this gold and they like, you know, I'm going to go for it and, you know, it's going to be bad, you know, so to prevent that from happening for either, you know, it's going to be a casualty on both ends, you know what I mean? So to prevent that from happening, hey, bro, I'm on my way, you feel me? It's good. I'm in a white BMW, Benz, or whatever, you know, and I'm going to let them know what I'm coming in and all that, who I'm with, and it's good. You know, that's just to avoid any casualties.
Hey, bro, you wear a lot of flashy shit too, man. You better check in with somebody,
man,
bro.
Man, I wish a nigga would foundation, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. The last nigga tried me, man. I almost didn't make it up out of there, man. But yeah.
Hey, man, when you leave San Diego and go to other cities, do you get a lot of love from other cities?
Man, so I haven't really branched out too much as far as like my performances and stuff like that, but I got people that I deal with from everywhere, you know what I mean? So people tap in with me from different states, and I'm really like tapped in more in California, not in different states as much as probably I should be, but you know, definitely that's on my agenda.
Hell yeah.
That's definitely on my agenda to branch out, you know, step out my comfort zone and, you know, to move around a little bit.
And so I've been noticing that you're signed to Empire. You still think it's still beneficial to sign to a label?
Nah, I'm not signed.
Oh, you're not signed to Empire?
Hell nah.
You be saying Empire on all your songs.
Nah, I tapped in with Empire. So Empire, that's my studio. That's my engineer.
Oh, I thought you...
Man, hell nah. Brother. Hold up. I will... Look, if the price is right... But nah, I don't think I would never sign the deal.
Why not?
I would sell my catalogs, but I would never sign the deal. The reason I wouldn't sign the deal is because I'm like stuck. You know what I mean? So you give me 300,000 or 3 million, and I'm stuck with you for how long with 3 million? I can make that just off selling my catalog. You feel me? I can make that off selling my catalog. I can do whatever I want, do my features. You can't tell me where I can go, where I can't go, who I can't do music with, what beats I can and can't use. Like, but yeah, nah, Empire, shout out to Empire, ER Lab, man. My boy Slim, man, we finna fuck him up with this one, Slim. That's why I say that, man. That's my engineer.
Okay.
So Empire, that's a recording studio.
Okay.
So yeah, that's my partner that I record with.
Okay. Yeah. I was like, okay,
yeah,
I thought you signed Empire.
Nah, brother, hell nah.
I was like, damn, every song he dropping Empire. I was like, why is he dropping like, okay, he must be happy to sign the Empire.
Nah, hell nah. I ain't pushing him that much shit.
That's what I was wondering. That's why I asked the question. I was like, dang, every song in the beginning, he's like, man, you know, shout to Empire. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
nah, that's my engineer. So I gotta, you know, shout my engineer out, man, because he's my dream. He's a dream team, man. That you know, my cameraman, who I get my beats from. You know, my engineer. He know exactly how I want it to sound. You know, I can call him in the middle of the day. Hey, bro, I need you to make this performance mix, and he'll do it. You know, so that's why I always gotta shout him out, man. So.
That's what's up, bro. I was tripping out, man, for a long. I was like, man, this dude love Empire. That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy, man. That's crazy, bro. But hey, man, I'm proud of you, man. So what's next for Rude, man? What's next for you, bro?
Oh, what's next for me, man? Man, business, man. You know, so you know, branching off, doing different business ventures. You know, buying these different houses and properties, and you know, building these Fortune 500 companies. You know, a lot of people don't know I got my own business.
What?
So, yeah, I do direct marketing. I market products, services, or goods, man. So.
Man, hey, man, you see this thing? This is what I don't like about you, man. You don't put none of this shit on social media. You don't display any of this.
Nah, because you know you never let your left hand know what you're doing with your right. So I dibble dabble in a few things, and that's what I mean by that. Like if it's you know something beneficial, then I'm in. You know if it's fucking selling a car or whatever the case may be, then if I can buy that shit for the low and flip it and make a profit off of it, I'm gonna do it. You know, so I don't. If it's a couple bands, it's a couple bands. I'm a couple bands richer. A lot of people be like, oh, that's just a couple bands. Like, what? shit.
Bro,
That
you
shit
an
add
intelligent
up.
brother, man.
Yeah.
The kids need to see this, man.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Only thing I see, you flashing the chain, you know what I'm saying? You going
man,
hard
you know,
in
I
the videos.
gotta make it look good.
Hell
you
yeah.
know?
Absolutely. You know, you coming up as a rapper, give me some game that you learned, you know, being a rapper, you know, I'm in San Diego, you know, I'm in the game. So for the next kid who wanna be the rude boy Momo.
Man, so
Give me some
an
game.
advice and game I would give you is, man, be yourself. You feel me? So what I mean by that is, like, don't follow trends. Like me, I just you know, I just pop shit. You know, I just get on that motherfucker and I just talk my shit. You know, so
You do.
I do it effortless. You know, and my shit, I say I do it effortless. I just talk my shit. You know, so that's what I do. I just get on there. You know, and I don't care what other people think. So once I stopped caring about what other people think and, you know, doing it effortlessly, it just started flowing smoothly.
Whew, bro, I swear to God, man, that was like one of the changes points of my life when I start like worrying and caring about what other people think, bro. It's like you're a free man.
Man, for sure. I'd be
Absolutely.
like, what? I don't give a damn.
It's
You feel
freedom,
me?
bro.
Yes, for sure.
Absolutely.
Man, you know what? Because at the end of the day, man, I still got to take care of everything I got to take care
Yes, sir.
of. I still got to do everything I got to do for me, so fuck them.
Yes, sir.
You know, shit, if you don't like me for whatever reason, shit, they might not like me because I got dreads. I got too many chains
That's
on,
a
you know what I
fact.
mean? I got a watch on or whatever. You know, my watch may cost more than theirs. You know, that's Hublot, by the way. But
Let's go.
you feel
Man,
me?
big money. Look at it. He
Shit
going hard in
might,
them.
shit might cost more than theirs, and they might just be like, oh, that ain't real, or oh, that ain't that, or you know, so people are gonna find something to not like about you, you know. So, you know, just like you might find something to not like about somebody else, me, I'm like an open book. You
Let's
feel
go,
me?
bro.
So,
Let's go.
yeah.
One of your favorite songs that you ever made, bro. Give me some one of your favorite songs that you ever made, because you got some good
Favorite
songs, though, bro.
songs, man. I got some unreleased shit, man.
Yeah?
One of my favorite songs was
Which one means the
Mr.
most to you,
Fab.
bro?
But which one means the most to me? I got the progression, of course, but I got like two other ones. So I would say Hey Mama. So that was like a remix to that Kanye West, and I dedicated that to my mama.
Let's go.
And All Falls Down.
All falls
So
down.
I did a All Falls Down freestyle in front of the courthouse. They took my ass to jail right after that.
I seen
But
that. I seen that.
I went to jail right after that. I dropped it the day I was going to court, and it took my ass in. I went in that motherfucker. I didn't come out.
Damn.
But yeah, that shit was crazy.
Bro, I know that's a crazy feeling,
Man,
though.
what? I knew I was going to jail though. When I went in that motherfucker, he went like this. It was over.
No
You know,
way.
it was over. I was in that motherfucker, but it was cool. You feel me? You know, I did what I did. You feel me? So, you know, I gotta accept accountability for my actions. You know, didn't nobody tell me to do. You know, didn't nobody force it. Can't nobody force it. But, you know, I'm conscious and aware of my decisions. You know what I mean? So
Let's go, bro. Hey, one of my favorite songs, bro, is Jeepy Creepers, bro. I want to put this motherfucker right now, bro. This is my shit right here. Hey, you did this one in here too, bro.
you know, man, I have to what?
This is my
Tapped in with
shit
the-
right here, bro.
Tapped in with the Hendo.
Hey, bro, I must listen to this motherfucker a million times already, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Say now.
You know what I'm saying? I want to run this real quick. Give me a good sample of them for you, bro.
Say now.
Run this,
why
baby.
Don't you come my way?
Get him. Get him.
Broke a bitch a few times, she let it give it to me.
Hey.
Shake and bake a fag bitch, I'ma get shifty. Bitch, I'm rude that I am, so is you rocking with me? Caught him like a diss the mob, yeah, I gotta
Get him shifty, baby.
50. Bitch, tear it off to me. Yeah, she a bag, but I broke her for a soft 50.
Hey, that's enough. That's
That ain't
enough.
a
That's
V6.
enough. That's enough, bro. Hey, that's one of my favorite songs that you ever made,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
I remember when you came in here, you dropped that, bro. And I probably played that motherfucker probably a million times in here.
Yeah,
man.
you was fucking with it for
Specified.
sure. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
my boy fucking with it. You know,
Yeah,
that
man.
was when I started getting a little bit better
Yeah,
with my
yeah.
music, because I was listening to my shit and I was like, damn, it's all right, you know. And I started getting better and better and better, and I'm like, okay, like this is my sound right here, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna stick to it.
Your sound, yeah, like I said, your sound's a lot different from a lot of rappers in San Diego, man. Like, you know, we kind of got like a distinct sound, but I feel like you're different for sure, bro. I love what you're doing, though, man. I love what you're
Appreciate
doing,
you.
man. That's really dope, man. Let's get some funny questions, though, man. I want to get a little personal with you, bro. I want to mix it up, get a little personal, man.
All right, let's
get you, man. I mean, you're right here too, man. So I ain't gonna get too personal, man. I don't want you to get in trouble and shit. You know what I mean? Hey, man, what are some misconceptions people have about you, bro?
That I'm a drug addict.
Yeah.
Yes. That
Drug
I'm a
addict?
drug addict, or like you know how a lot of rappers, they smoke, they drink, they pop pills. So the way that I rap and shit, a lot of people, they be like, oh, like I remember when you was smoking, or I remember when you was drinking. I'm like, bro, I haven't smoked or drank or touched a substance in 12 plus years. Like
12 years?
I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't do nothing. I'm completely sober.
Hey, you a cold piece,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm sober gopher. You feel me? I like
Damn.
manyan.
That's crazy. That's
like
crazy,
manyan.
bro.
So a lot of people, they think, like a misconception, they think like, like I'm in the club, like I'll go to the club, I'll buy a bottle, but I'm not gonna drink it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because I don't drink. I like to be on my.
So just buying it for the atmosphere, the
yeah,
ambience.
just everybody else. You feel me? I can't pop my shit and not enjoy myself. I want everybody who with me, they might drink or smoke. I want them to have a good time. So if we all pop out, just because I don't drink, that don't mean I'm not gonna allow everybody else to have a good time.
Bro, I'm drinking that shit.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
Sure,
I'm popping
man.
a bottle, baby. That's gonna be like a couple grand, baby. Let's go popping that.
You feel me? So
hey, that's discipline though, man. And respect.
yeah,
that's crazy.
man. Self-discipline, that's key for sure.
Hell yeah.
And I'm gonna say that because it's a lot of temptations out there, and I can smoke and I can drink, but for me personally, I got an addictive personality, so too much of anything for me is addicting. So I just stay away from it because I know what it'll do to me.
Bro, I can tell you've been through a lot of shit, man, because you got a lot of knowledge, man. You got a lot of wisdom. You know what I'm saying? You got a shitload of wisdom. You probably one of the smartest people I interview for sure. Mr. Little One's pretty smart too, but bro, you're fucking hella dialed in. It took me like a long ass time to get to that level of knowledge and wisdom. I'm 43 years old. It took me a long ass time, bro. Well, I talk to you all the time. Well, I didn't talk to you all the time, but I haven't seen you in a long time. But bro, when I'm around you, man, like it's like you don't get that fucking deep, man. You're fucking deep, brother, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It. Oh yeah, man. And another thing, man, I'm vegetarian.
God damn.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that I'm vegetarian, so that's a fun fact about myself. I don't.
That's crazy.
I don't eat meat, no seafood,
Why?
none of that. Man, your body is a temple.
Let's go.
So you got to take care of yourself. It's like I'm reading it. I read this book. Kind of going over it again. It's by Dr. Living Good. And basically it's like he's saying like take care of your body now, because once you fuck your body up, you're gonna try to reverse the damages that you did to your body. Don't try to reverse it, take care of it now. That's like driving a car with a check engine light on to that motherfucker.
That's right.
Blow up, the engine blown now you need a whole new engine, but you can't do that with your body. You feel me? Your body, your kidneys could fail at 90% before you feel any effects. Your heart can fail at 60%. Now your shit is only at 40% capacity. You feel me? So take care of yourself now.
Right,
so
bro.
you don't gotta, reverse those, take pills and do this and don't dialysis and this and that to reverse. You know what I mean?
You're right, bro. I got high blood pressure right now. I'm trying to get rid of it.
Man, you gotta stop
Let's
eating
go,
that
bro.
fast food, brother.
I know, bro. I know, man. I know,
And the
man.
Big
I'm
Macs and all that.
Bro, I'm a fucking foodie, bro.
Man.
What's your biggest turnoff?
My biggest turnoff, man, is a bitch asking me for manyan. A female that feel like, you gotta pay for everything,
Really?
Yeah, man. That
You don't
just
pay for everything?
Man, what? I get paid, I get paid. I can't be bought. I can be paid. I can't be bought. You know what I mean?
Oh, my
So,
goodness.
I got morals, values, and principles. You know what I mean? And if you fucking with somebody or you dealing with somebody, of course, that comes with it or whatever. But
100%.
These females just feel like nowadays, the perception. They have a misconception of things, so they think that a dude, if he likes you, he buys you this, he buys you that, and that's not even the case. Like, that's not how everything works. Now, when you take that manyan out the picture, then what you gonna do? You gonna go to the next motherfucker that got manyan, and guess what? It's gonna be a motherfucker that got more manyan than you. So I'm not gonna never lead with that, and I'm not gonna open the door with that, because it's like you just now. If I decide that this time I don't want to do that, what you gonna do? Go to the next nigga that got the money on. So, you feel me? That's a turn off for me, for sure.
Crazy.
Yep.
That's crazy. What's your most toxic trait?
My most toxic trait, man, I talk a lot. I talk a lot. I overtalk. And I have a tough time sometimes accepting criticism. So, I'm
Prideful.
I'm very prideful. I be like, what? I did what? How dare you? So never did such a thing. And, it'd be right there in plain sight. Like, damn.
I heard that. Have you been through your girl's phone before?
Man, we don't do that, And let me tell you why you don't do that, right? You look for something, right?
You gonna find it.
If you're looking for something, you're gonna find it. One. Two, if I'm dealing with you, right, and I feel the need that I have to not trust you to go through your shit, I'm not gonna be around you because I don't trust you.
Interesting.
I don't trust you. So why would I be around you if I have to go through your phone? You know what I mean? I'm not gonna deal with you at all, because I want to be able to pick up the phone and be like, oh, okay, let me do this, do that. But 9 times out of 10, I got like 4, 5 phones. So shit, I'm not gonna go through her shit. I got too many phones of mine to be going through shit.
My dude got trap phones.
Yeah, for sure.
Damn, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I've been through a couple phones before that.
Man, hell nah. Break your heart. Now you looking at her different. You know, you waking up. You know, she like, what happened? What's wrong? Like, you want, you know. Bitch. You know what I mean? So nah, I don't even do. I used to when I was younger and a little more immature and not as aware as I am now.
Yep.
But now I know that you know, I have to be around people that I trust, you feel me? And I know who I am as a man and I know my worth.
Yeah.
You know, so if this female don't see my worth and she don't see this gold mine sitting right in front of her, then you know, that's her loss.
Let's
you know?
go.
So, you know, I'm the prize. So, you know, if you want to play with the game, you know, what's in the dark gonna come to light. You feel me? So I'm eventually gonna find out, and now I'm gonna look at you differently, and I'm not gonna fuck with you. I'm gonna help you pack your bags and walk you out the door.
Damn, my dude said, okay, you got that lingo, huh?
For sure.
I heard that.
The Uber on the way, Arthur and the Uber on the way, you know. So
what's the craziest thing you ever done for love?
The craziest thing?
Yeah.
Shit.
Silence.
Shit.
Silence.
Shit out of me. But man, I don't know. You know, I go all out for anybody that I deal with. So anybody that I love, you feel me? If they like the finer things, whether it be, you know, some Gucci this, Dolce & Gabbana that, whatever, like if that's what they like, then that's what they gonna get. So I feel like if I love somebody and I can express that love in any type of way, then I'm gonna do that. You know, it could be something as simple as some flowers. It don't gotta be nothing expensive. So, you know, if I love you and I fuck with you, then shit, you can get anything I got, you know.
I feel you. Hey, favorite taco shop, bro? Favorite taco shop in San Diego?
Man, shit. All of them. No, I'm playing. Man, shit, man. Hey, look, we gonna go to the next question because that's controversial right there.
Oh no.
I love all the taco shops in San Diego, man.
Yeah.
I love all the taco shops, man. I love 43rd. I love the Barrel, you know, especially the Barrel, you know. I don't like the taco shop next to the Barrel, man. That shit is disgusting. But yeah, I try not to eat out as much. But if I do go, you know, 43rd, the Barrel, you know, a couple ones in East Daygo is pretty fire.
Yeah.
Right there on Market, right there at the top of the hill, that shit fire. So shit, you know.
What you getting when you go there though? What you eating?
Oh, man, it just depends. So me, I've been vegetarian for a couple years, so I'll get like a bean and rice burrito with guacamole. You feel me? Some pico de gallo, something a little healthy or whatever. Even though none of that shit is healthy, but you know, it's a little more healthier than other options.
Good shit, bro. I mean, I'm trying to be like you when I grow up, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, man. Hey, man, I appreciate you for coming on, bro. Man, I learned so much about you on this one, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I know you're a flashy brother. You're doing your thing, man. But you're a deep brother too, though, man.
Oh man, it's up there, man.
You got a lot of knowledge, man. You should, you know, you need to project to the world, man, because the kids can. Because you could be a role model, man. You're hella smart.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna start looking into some mentorships for some youth, you know, some troubled youth, because you know, that's what they need. So a lot of youth, they trouble, and they don't want to have these conversations with therapists or somebody who hasn't been through what they've been through. And if I've been through what they've been through, they're more susceptible to, you know, what I gotta say, you know. So definitely want to reach out to the youth and see how I can, you know, talk to them, go in some juvenile halls or something.
Yeah, because like a lot of the challenges that you had, we, you know, as a community, we go through. You know what I'm saying? You have the answers already. You know what I mean? Like, we had a really crazy upbringing and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, even with that, do you kind of believe in therapy though? To
an extent. So I believe that me personally, growing up with all the BS that I've been through or whatever, I didn't like having conversations with somebody who didn't go through what I went through, because I felt like they was doing it for a check. You know, so if I'm having a conversation with somebody, it doesn't seem that's doing it for a check, it doesn't seem genuine. So you just here listening to me just to listen to me, you know, because that's how you get paid. All right, after 2 hours or an hour or whatever, all right, well, next time you writing a little dumb shit down on a notepad, like, you don't feel where I'm coming from, you know, because you ain't been there. You know what I mean? You ain't never, you know, slept in no cars. You ain't never, you know, not know where your next meal was coming from. You ain't never known when you was hungry, you had to drink drink some. You have to eat water. You know, so you know you hungry, eat some water. You feel me? We got an unlimited supply of that. You know what I mean? So you know, if they couldn't understand where I was coming from as far as my pain and my struggle, then you know I didn't want to have that conversation with them. So I just did what I wanted to do.
That's crazy, bro. That's why you're so important, though, man. Because a lot of shit that you've been through, you know what I mean. Like if I didn't have this interview, I would have never known, though. You know what I mean? But
man, appreciate you for having me.
Very surprised. I'm very surprised and honored to have you on here too, man.
Man, it's up there. It's up there, man.
Hell yeah,
like I said, man, I'm a successful businessman, run a Fortune 500 company, man.
Let's go.
You know, a lot of people they not investing in themselves, and I invest in myself, and yeah, man, my company make a whole lot of money, you know. So that's why, you know, I ain't doing all the too much, you know how I pop out, you know. So I ain't popping out like that. I'm trying to minimize the popping out, you know.
Absolutely.
But yeah, my company is very successful, and hopefully I can take it to another level.
Man, keep grinding, bro. Keep grinding. Before we head out of here, man, you want to add anything or you want to say something to your fans?
Oh man, we got a lot of music coming out, man. Man, just if I could tell y'all any advice in life, man, put yourself first.
Let's go.
You know, never settle, you know, and the world is yours, you know.
I heard that.
It's a rude awakening.
Rude Boy in the building, man. Rude Awakening is out now. Go listen to that, man. Go listen to that whole album, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you got some good tracks, good beats, good lyrics. You know what I mean? Everything, all the above, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yes, but hey, man, this big Hendo Unplugged. Rude Boy in the building. We'll see you guys on the next one. We out, baby.